Hello everyone! Today I am taking inspiration from a grid. Not any kind, just any kind of grid, just grid. So what I'm going to do, I have cut my photos into 2x2 from a 4x6 photo. And then I've chosen two papers I think are going to coordinate well, and I'm cutting them to 2¼ inches each. I'm just going to whiz through those. They're going to form the basis for my grid. Now, this isn't going to be a precise, well laid out, neat grid. This is me we're talking about. Precision is overrated as far as I'm concerned. So I've got a blank sheet of cardstock. I'm adding some mist to that, just sprinkling it about. This is Cosmic Shimmer Mist, which I've had for quite a long time now. I'm using blue and green. It's just to add a bit of background to it, break up the white a little, and yeah, just make it look different. I'm going to lay out my cardstock now. Just play around with it, move it around. There's no precision here, as you can see. It's not a grid of, oh my goodness, it needs to be straight. It is just a grid as inspiration. Now, the photos I'm going to lay out on top of some of the card. It just makes sense to me to do that. It gives the photos a bit of background, helps them jump off the page a little bit rather than fading into that background. And then I'm going to glue down the rest of the squares just as we go. So again, you can see it's wonky, it's not straight lined or anything like that, and there's bits that are going to need to be cut off. So we'll get those any waste cut off there and get on with some embellishments. So the layout itself is actually pretty much done. I'm going to add some more mist just to bring that mist forward so it doesn't look as though it's just stuck onto the background piece. It becomes more inclusive, more cohesive throughout the page. I need a title and I'm going to add some embellishments. So I'm going to have a raid through my scraps box to see what kind of papers I've got kicking around, because it needs something more. Not necessarily lots, but needs something more. I've picked out this pink and a cream one. In the end, I decided to go with the pink. Just I felt like it, and it looked better. So I've punched out some hearts, I've pulled out some embellishments, and I'm going to play around with these and see how they work on the page. The border strips I had originally pulled out are not working for me, so I'm just going to go with the hearts. Scatter them around. I've pulled out a hello word embellishment, and I'm going to pop that down the bottom there, and that's going to be kind of where my title is, but not quite. And once I'm finished arguing my glossy accents, then I'm going to get everything stuck down with wet glue. These bits are a bit too small to be using my glue runner with, and I find that using wet glue for stuff like this is a lot easier. So I am trying to make these border strips work, and it's just not happening. Just really isn't happening. So now we're on to letters. I pulled out a couple of stickers that I think might work. I'm using quite a small one from Elle's Studio. They're not chunky, they are just letter stickers. And the title's going to be Cutie, Paws. I'm going to put it just under the hello. It pulls the title into the page so that it's not sitting off randomly or just floating in midair. It actually looks like it's got some grounding and some purpose with that positioning. And after that, I'm going to add enamel dots and some gemstones. And that's actually going to be it. But I'm using quite a few gemstones and quite a few enamel dots, partly to use some up, but also, you know, it looks good, it helps the scattering, it helps draw the eye across the page. So that's all there is to it. It's a really simple layout, really quick, really easy. I hope you enjoyed, and I'd love to see how you're inspired to use a grid to create your layout. If you like this, please like the video, share it with your friends, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye!